Hey everyone, welcome to the part 3 of report building in Power BI. So we were working on our AdventureWorks dataset and till now we have created some of the card visuals as well as the line charts. In this video, we are going to demonstrate over the KPI visual, which is the key performance indicator visuals. So KPIs are an essential part of any report because they indicate the key performance indicators. They show the key performance indicator values in any business, which in our business are the revenue, profit, orders, and return rates. So here you can see that when we were plotting our card visuals, we said that these are the key performance indicators of our business. The only problem with our card visual is that they don't show any context. So they're showing me the absolute value that the total revenue or the total profits my business has made is this much. But whether this profit is above my expectations or above the goals that are set or below them, that we don't have any idea. So for this purpose, we have a KPI visual in place. So KPI visual is this one, which looks like the two triangle icons, one going up and down, green and red color. So this is our KPI visual. So let us plot the KPI visual for our revenue, for our orders and the return rates, which are essentially the key performance indicators in our business. So let me show you the first one and then accordingly we are going to format the other two. So I'm going to click over here and plot a basic KPI, a blank KPI. I'm going to put it in the center to show you the effect and then I'll resize it to fit the proper place. So here is the KPI visual and it requires us to put the three values in it, which are the value that you want to indicate, the trend axis. Trend axis means on what time basis you want to indicate it, monthly, weekly, yearly or what. And then the target. So target could be any forecasted value, target could be any previous month's value, previous week's value and so on. So over here for our revenue, orders and the return rate, we are going to put up the total, suppose for revenue. So we are going to put total revenue in the values field. We are going to put the month in the trend axis because we want it to be monthly. And in the target, we are going to put the previous month's value. So previous month's revenue, previous month's order, previous month's return is what we are going to put. Corresponding to them, the measures are already present in the measures table. So let us have a look of creating the first visual, which is monthly revenue. So I'm going to put the revenue over here. So I will search revenue. You can see total revenue. So I'm going to put total revenue in the values and then I will put month as the trend axis. So I'll click on the month and month I will put on the trend axis, start of the month on the trend axis, okay, and previous month revenue on the target. Okay, so all these are the measures that we have already created, and as I drag and drop them, you can see it is showing me the value 18,026,987, and the goal means our previous month's achievement was 17 million. So clearly 17 million is less than the current value that is achieved. So it is showing in the green color along with the area chart in the background. Let us now format this visual. So when I click over here and go to format the visual, the first thing that I want to format is the callout value. So for the callout value, I can see that it's a huge value. So let me change its unit to millions. Okay, if you want to change its font and all as well, go ahead with that. Want to change its color and all, you can go ahead with that as well. So I don't want to disturb it a lot, just making the font to be 40 and units to be million. Okay, so you can see it is 1.83 million and our goal was 1.77 million. Now under the trend axis, we will see that what colors it should show. So a good color means a positive kind of trend will be shown in green color, a negative trend will be shown in a red color, and a neutral trend will be shown in a yellow color. So if you want that, if you want to continue with that, it's okay. If you want a gray and a red kind of color, then you can put that as well. So I'm going to put it like this only, no problem in that. And then we can go to target label. So target label is the goal. Okay, so basically it's not a goal, it is actually previous month's value. So you can say previous month. Okay, so it is talking about previous month's value that is achieved in revenue. Okay. So yeah, so this is how we can format it. Also for the title, you can work around over the title under the general tab and you can say it as monthly revenue. Okay, so as compared to our card visual that we have put before, you can see this particular visual is conveying me more information through the color, through the target value and the current value and the area chart. Okay, now I'm going to maybe I'll make the value centered also. Yeah, so you can make this value centered, you can make it bold and so on. Okay, so I'm going to put this card visual below my line graph over here, and I will create two similar card, KPI visual again. So I'll copy it and paste it 2 times. I'll arrange it over here so that we can put our remaining KPIs. So over our second KPI visual, I am going to put on, instead of revenue, I will put on the value of orders. So I will put on total orders in the value field. Trend axis is okay, it is month only. And over here, I will put the previous month's orders. Okay. So remember to change the values according to the visual that you are plotting. So you can see monthly revenue is this one and it is showing 0. Why it is showing 0? Because the orders are in thousands. Okay. So we need to change the value units. So I'll go to formatting. I'll change the call out values units from millions to thousands, and 2.15K is our total returns, orders. Okay. Also, I'll change the title of this one. Instead of monthly revenue, I will make it as monthly orders. Okay. So this represents our monthly orders, which is showing red in color because the previous month's order were higher than the current month order. It is 2.17 and it is 2.15. So which is absolutely right. And now we come to the third one where we are going to talk about the returns. So here I am going to cross out the remaining two values. Instead of this one, I will click on total returns. So total returns, I'll put in the values. This will be month only. And here I will put the previous month returns. Okay. So as I drag and drop it, you can see it is showing red in color and again it is in millions. So let us also change its call out value. So remember, you have to change the unit of the call out value. So it is like very less. So 166. Okay. But here when I observe closely, I can see that 166 is actually lower than the previous month's returns, which is a good thing, right? So it should not show in red, it should show in green. So I will go to the monthly, let me change the title as well, monthly returns. Okay. So depending on the kind of performance indicators you are using, sometimes higher value is good and sometimes lower value is good. Okay, like revenue and orders, we always want it to be higher, but returns we want it to be lower. Okay, so for this we have to click on the trend axis and instead of the direction high is good, we have to say low is good. So lower the monthly return, better the performances. So as I change this axis, you can see it now appears in green color. Okay, now also let us change the formatting of these three visuals as well. So I'm going to select the three visuals using the control key. I will go to the format portion. I will align them horizontally and I will also align them from the top. Okay, so now this looks good. These are the key performance indicators for my business.